Hey, welcome to the American Born Hmong podcast. My name is Victoria, and I'm the host and creator of this podcast. I'm a first-generation Hmong American, and my Hmong story is very similar to many Hmong individuals. My grandparents and parents came to America as refugees, and it is here that they rebuilt their life for their families. As for me, I was born and bred in Sacramento. It is the capital of California. And now I reside in Virginia because I'm a military spouse. So wherever he goes, I go. And I am also a mother to one. So prior to my full-time job as a mom, I used to work with a nonprofit. And in this nonprofit, I worked with a lot of families and a lot of youth who struggled with building meaningful relationships and connecting to one another. I taught parenting classes, and I also mentored foster youth who didn't have the type of support that they needed to truly be able to thrive in their environment. And ever since my experience working with these families and these youth, I could not stop thinking about how I could help the Hmong community with the things and the knowledge that I learned and that I knew. So I created this podcast. This podcast will focus on more than just being proud to be Hmong. This podcast will focus on our American story. The goal of this podcast is to connect the Hmong community in a way that will foster love and support for one another while shedding some light on some struggles that we have every single day of our lives, and also our triumphs and our victories and our successes. So through this podcast, I hope that it can contribute to helping you live a meaningful life that you can be proud of and with no regrets. And if this podcast adds nothing new to your Hmong American experience, I at least hope that you find some entertainment in what is shared, and or that you will share this podcast with somebody who can relate to it. That's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you soon.